It is the 13th of December. These mums I got from a girlfriend for my birthday in February one year, and I planted them out, and they seem to be doing okay. I can't believe we've got such pretty mums. It's the 13th of December. I think I said that. It's about 12:30 and 68 degrees. I think it might get up to 70 today. The 10-day forecast shows, let's see, 10-day forecast. Highs are going to be in the mid 60s, lows in the 40s. We're getting lots of leaves I got to do something with. Just leaves everywhere. And then I started rock removal, and I got about 3 feet done, I guess. And I moved a lot of those up above, but I'm gonna have to do some leaf removal before I can do some more rock removal. And then I got to about here on our path, and then I started at this end and got some more rock removal done. And so I had my husband kind of calculate how many, based on if I did, and this is a little bit more than a foot right there, but if I did like a foot a day, how long would it take me? And I probably have about 10 feet left maybe. And so I won't do it every single day because it's back-breaking work and there's a lot to it. I'm also trying to get a lot of the dirt out of the rocks, so I sift it, and then I gotta find a place for it, and I'm trying to put a lot of it up in the upper yard, but that's also a lot of work because I gotta get it in buckets to take it up here. So anyway, I probably, well, calculating it last night, I felt like I could probably get it done in December if I don't do a whole lot during the holidays. So I'm kind of looking forward to that since the weather is so beautiful, and it is beautiful. We harvested our sweet potatoes, and I'm not going to go in to the stupid thing I did as far as curing them, but I did get almost, I bet you I got 30 pounds of sweet potatoes. So I'm not happy with how I cured them, but I was happy with the harvest. And so everything's been watered. We cut down some plants. We harvested some stuff. So my zucchini that I had there is gone. I had some bean vines on this screen right there. Those are gone. And we started removing the bean vines down there, left the bean plants in the soil. And so everything's been watered. Here's how we cut back you can see it was starting to look sad. So we cut back the Fresno pepper plant, but it's very green, so we're pleased with that. It's got a good shot of making it through the winter. And then the Charleston bell that was here, we cut back some of that too. And then that one's still doing pretty good. It's actually got some peppers on it that are still a good size. So anyway, I think that's all I wanted to share today. I want to dig this up here and find out what's going on with the water. And I also need to, up by the olive tree up there, I have some water issues there too. Watered my cabbages and my Swiss chard. It's so pretty. That's rue, and then that's one of those Mexican petunias. Anyway, and I got a couple of cabbages up at the top, and I've got some volunteer petunias coming in, and that's one of the things about hand watering with the rainwater. I have a lot of seedlings that I would not normally have. This is a Swiss chard, but those right there, those are petunias, and they've come up voluntarily, and there's probably not that much water around them, but I watered them just the same. And I think, yeah, that's true of that too. That's a petunia. So that's kind of fun. I'm pleased. Oh, here's another pepper I didn't see. Not ready to pick it. I've got plenty of peppers. So anyway, I think that's all I wanted to show today. I did plant a gazania up in the top of the yard that I had in a pot out front. And so I got it in the ground and watered in too. Oh, and then this kale here. I had cut this kale off last year, and this is from the last year's growth, and a kale popped up, a sprout of it. That's kind of interesting. And I'll show one last thing. My seeds that I sprinkled in here are all the wildflower seeds. There's a bunch of them coming up, a bunch of them looking good. Yay. Okay, that's my garden diary. Today is the 6th of December. So I already filmed a video today, but I did go ahead and harvest my sweet potatoes. So I wanted to get those captured. And I have to look up, because I don't understand, like, I got a big sweet potato here, but it's got cracks in it. I don't know what that means. I know we went from very, very dry desert conditions to a bunch of rain, and maybe that caused them to explode. But I probably got 15, 20 pounds of sweet potatoes, and this is from some containers and the Vego beds. So, and there's a few of them that look pretty good. Well, see, that one doesn't. So I don't know. This one does. So again, I gotta go read about them, find out if they're okay as is, or I guess savable is what I'm looking for. But there's quite a few. It's hard to see, but these were in a Vego bed. That's why they're over on this side. And these were all the ones that were up on the hill. Today is the 9th of December, and I got this out of the garden. I got a couple of Charleston bells, a couple of small zucchini, one Fresno pepper, some serranos, and a couple of Temps jalapenos, and some tomatoes. Today is the 13th of December, and this is what we got out of the garden. Today was my watering day, and when we were watering the stuff in the garden with our rainwater that we caught, we noticed that the Fresno pepper plant was all wilted. Like, most of the leaves were just drooping and it looked like it was dying. It could be because last week when I hand watered, I may have missed that plant or not given it enough water, because it's been a week. We're not watering quite as often, and I thought I watered everything heavily, but I might have missed that plant, or I might have underwatered it. So that's why we have a bunch of green Fresno peppers, is because my husband cut back the branches on that plant, and he noticed that it's still green, so it's not dead. And so we'll overwinter it, and hopefully in the spring it'll come back strong. It has very, very hot peppers. So anyway, that's most of the haul today, is the Fresno peppers. I've got quite a few tomatoes though still. I've got some serranos and a few jalapenos, and then there was another part of the Charleston bell plant that was kind of tangled up with the Fresno plant that we wound up cutting it back because it had some droopy leaves as well. And so the Charleston bell peppers are part of what's on here as well. And then I just thought these were big enough to do even, I don't think they're gonna turn red at this time of year. It's just too late in the season. I still can't believe it's December and I'm getting this kind of harvest. Anyway, that's it.